Last week I was at McDonald's. I ordered from the value meal, because I'm a big spender. And I ordered a hamburger, fry, and Coke. Came to $4.17. I look in my pocket. I got two $1 bills and a $100 bill. So I hand the kid the $100 bill, and he freaks out. He's like, I can't take that, sir. I got to get the manager. So the manager comes over. He says, sir, we cannot take that bill because if it shows up in our receipts, we're all fired. He said, but do me a favor. Just take the food, no charge. Lunch is on McDonald's. Yeah, and get this. It works at Wendy's. It works at Burger King. Little dining tip right there. Just moved into my new condo. I'm not allowed to have a dog that weighs over 50 pounds. So my St. Bernard is really upset. Yeah, I shaved him to make him look skinnier. Then I told the condo association he was a greyhound who just let himself go. My next door neighbor has a dog called a Basenji, which is a dog that's unable to bark. And I said to him, why would you get a dog like that? Here's what he said to me. Hey, he's a good watchdog. How does that work? There's a burglar in the living room, the dog comes into the bedroom and does this? Last week my horoscope said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So I'm in the supermarket, I'm wheeling 12 shopping carts. I bought a mango, $1.99 for one mango. I get to the checkout, and the lady doesn't know what it is. She said, this has no sticker on it. What is this? Now, folks, trust me, I believe honesty is the best policy, but sometimes something comes over me and things just shoot out of my mouth. Because I remember seeing peaches, 69 cents a pound. So I just looked at her and said, it's a peach. Here's what she said, kind of a funny-looking peach. I said, well, that's why I'm buying it. I feel bad for you. So I'm leaving the supermarket, and I pull out of the parking lot, and I get on this side street, and there's a car parked there, and I kind of brushed against it with my car. I kind of scraped it a little bit. I totaled it is what I did. And yeah, you hit a car and there's no one around. Legally, your responsibility is to leave a note on the car you hit. Hey, how's it going, pal? Yeah, sorry about the damage on your car here, but there's nobody around right now, so I'm out of here. Whee! So I pull up on the ramp of the highway. I'm going about 50, 55 miles an hour, and I noticed something. I noticed there's a ladybug out on my windshield. Now I'm going a little bit faster, like 60, 65, and the ladybug is still there. Now I'm thinking, I wonder how fast I'd have to go to blow her off. So I'm going, right? 60, 65, 70. Now the ladybug catches on to what's happening. She's looking at me like, I ain't going nowhere. 75, 80, 85. Now she's showing off. She's on three legs like 90 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone. I'm pulled over by a state trooper and he's furious. He comes right up to the car. He's like, what's the hurry? I said, I was trying to get a ladybug off my windshield. Swear to God, here's what he said. Why didn't you put the wipers on? Because that's cheating. He said, I got to write you up. So he goes back to his car. As he does, the ladybug jumps from my windshield onto his. Then he comes back, he hands me the summons. He's like, okay, get out of here. About a minute later, he comes flying by me 100 miles an hour. I'm like, you go, girl. Put the wipers on. Because I am an idiot, folks. But I'm a happy idiot because I'm not alone. See, I know there's millions more out there. There might be a few right here in this room. Yeah, well, let me check. Anybody ever tried to start their car while it was already running? Oh, look, we got idiots everywhere. And the car knows it, right? Because it makes that noise. You ever been in your car, stopped at a red light, there's a bus or a truck alongside of it, it starts rolling, and you think you're moving? And you start slamming on the brakes to the people in the car like, hey, man, what are you doing? I don't know, I can't stop. I don't know. Idiots. And not only do we do stupid things, so we're constantly saying stupid things. It's amazing what comes out of people's mouths. Last week, my friend said this to me. Hey, I quit smoking cold turkey. What does that mean? I never had a guy say to me, you know, I stopped drinking frozen fish. Do you ever tell a guy he's wearing a nice suit or a sport jacket? What does he do every time? He'll open it up and show you the label. You ever notice? It's like, hey, man, nice suit. Oh, you mean this here? Yeah, thanks a lot. You never see a woman do that. Hey, nice skirt. Oh, you mean this thing here? Okay, once in a while, but not enough. Anyways, I come up with an idea to stop people from saying stupid things, and I say, here's how we do it. I say we all go out and buy a big bag of marbles. And you start your day, you take 10 marbles. And every time you say something stupid, you have to give one away. Then when you have no marbles left, you cannot say another word till the next day when you get 10 new ones. 3 people. The rest of you are thinking, I won't be able to leave the house. Trust me, it's out of control. Last week, my friend said this to me. He said, hey, it looks like the sun's trying to come out. The sun's trying to come out? Like the sun's in the sky doing this? Oh, the sun's not trying to come out. It's been out for 4 billion years. There's clouds in front of it. You're an idiot. Give me a marble. You ever have someone tell you something, then they do this? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, I can't see what you're saying. Can you hear what I'm seeing? I asked my friend, I said, what time is it? He said, right now? Anybody ever tell you they're trying to think? Oh, I'm trying to think. How do you try to think? Doesn't it just happen? If you try to think, it would look like something, wouldn't it? You'd be like, hey, what time's the movie start? I'm trying to think. Idiots. Do you know in Los Angeles, people pay $7, $8, or $9 for a bottle of water because it comes from France? Evian, ho ho. Perrier, woohoo. I got my own French water. It comes from my kitchen faucet. And then when they meet you and they try to introduce themselves, they have to make a reference to their name because they think you're too stupid to figure it out. This happened to me. A guy said, yeah, my name is Singer, Bill Singer. You know, like the sewing machine. I said, really? Well, my name is Cass, Jackass, like in you. I was in a pizza shop. There's a guy in front of me ordering a pizza. And the guy behind the counter said, hey, do you want me to cut this in 6 slices or 8? The guy said, cut it in 6. There's no way I can eat 8 pieces. Idiots. They're everywhere. Oh, there's texting now. That's the new thing. Everybody's texting all the time. There's no more phone calls. It's all texting. I was at the airport. There was a guy sitting next to me, and he did this for 2 hours. 2 hours! And he didn't even have a phone. Idiots. My idiot friend called me the other day. He said, hey, man, he said, I'm going to get up tomorrow 6 in the morning and jog 3 miles. Now, I don't know if you know this, but you jog a mile, you burn 100 calories. But if you sleep an hour, you burn 50 calories. So he said, yeah, I'm going to get up and jog 3 miles. So I grabbed my calculator and okay, I'm going to sleep till noon. Do you know people on death row are put on a suicide watch? Now, they've been on there 20, 30, 40 years. I say it's time to get rid of these people. We need something like a suicide encouragement. Maybe like ropes hanging from the ceiling, table of fine cutlery. The new thing now is all my friends, they're buying stuff on Temu. There's a t-shirt that they sell. It's called InstaSlim. You put it on and it makes your stomach nice and flat. Then they have these Max Talls that you can put in your shoes and make you 4 inches taller. Then they have this product called Topics, which you spray on your head and it looks like you have a full head of hair. Ladies, be careful. You're going to meet a guy, he's got all that stuff on. You're going to think, wow, this guy is so hot. Like George Clooney. He takes you back to his place, takes everything off, Danny DeVito. Idiots. I love dog people. They get up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. They got the dog on a leash. They got the poop bag, And they walk along, and the dog does his business, and you pick it up, put it in a poop bag, and you keep walking. You're walking, carrying a bag of dog poop. But you don't care. When you go off to work, you come home, dog left a little pile on the carpet. But you don't get mad. You're like, it's okay, boy, don't worry, I got this. I'll take care of it, don't worry. But let Grandpa have one accident, you're shipping him off to the Shady Rest nursing home. I don't care if it's your father, he's not doing it. He's got to get out of here. I was watching this documentary on Mount Everest, and the people climbing, and the guy interviewed one of the climbers. He said, this is really dangerous. You could die up there. Why do you do this? And he looked at the guy and went, because it's there. Really? Hey, Jim, why did you stick your fingers in the meat grinder? Because it was there. I did it 4 times.